definitely don't know what it's part of.
Situation.
How are you guys feeling good? All right, and that's all right.
Yep, I'm excited.
Okay, we can go.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to our first edition of the Pull-Up Experience. I'm here with Beneficial Bay.
Hey y'all, I'm here with Not Your Average Agent, and like you said, it's our first ever podcast for the Pull-Up Experience. And today we are at the wonderful Bar Cafe with Rory, our famous owner.
How you guys doing?
How they going?
Oh, it's doing good. It's been a pretty eventful day, as every day is.
That's what I'm talking about. So one of the things that we want to make sure we do this podcast, guys, we want to showcase great entrepreneurs doing great things in Cleveland. Because just like in Miami, LA, New York, Cleveland has a lot of great people too. Have great entrepreneurs, and this place especially just embraces that entirely. So we want to make sure we started this one initially because everything that we're saying that we want to go for is in this section right here.
So, Rory, tell us more about Bar. We experienced it. We saw like the nice, relaxed vibes. We got an event coming up here. We see like it looks really good, but when we came last time, we heard this incredible story about how you guys began. So, can you share with our viewers, anybody who does not know about Bar, how you guys even got started?
So, the concept of Unbar came about actually on a lunch date with me and my mother. In 2019, January 2019. She voiced to me that she wanted to start a business that could provide an atmosphere for healthy socialization without the use of alcohol. And there was really no places like that in Cleveland or anywhere in the surrounding area. So we just figured, why not create it? So we actually sat there and a little bit of barbecue, cut it and drew it up on a napkin. About 7 months later, we found a physical location, and our build out took almost about a year. And we opened up in January 20th, 2020. So literally right before the pandemic. And we were in operation for, I want to say, maybe 7 weeks before the pandemic actually hit.
Wow.
And due to the community and the people around that actually care about our concept, we were able to survive. And now we're thriving.
So, what was that transition like? Because, like you said, you're new, you're just fresh business owner, finally got the build out going, and now, bam, pandemic hits, a lot of restrictions of social distancing are coming. How was that transition for you guys?
The transition, it wasn't necessarily tough, but it just required a lot of resilience.
Yeah.
So now we just had to find different ways and different avenues to make the money that we were missing. So we had to convert more to like a takeout menu. We incorporated more food because we knew people just didn't want to come for a drink or a cup of coffee. And, we couldn't sustain off of that. So we had to come up with more concepts, more ideas that would bring more foot traffic and more people and bring us to a bigger light to people out here.
That's awesome. So I gotta know because, I know some places like to they strive for certain things. I want to know when you guys sat down and you guys drawn up the plan. Did you guys say we want a vibe that was community based, that was the culture where we were supporting entrepreneurs or supporting the community as a whole, or did that just organically happen as you guys?
Part of it was part of the concept, but I can say a lot of that was organic. Mainly our concept was when you walk in and you look down on the floor, good vibes only. There's a sign right there by the register, good vibes only. And if you look at the windows, you got a mind, body, and soul concept. So it's feel better, be better, do better. Think better, feel better, be better. I don't know how to say that. So think better, feel better, be better is our motto. So it was really just based around positivity.
So, now, I think one great thing you said was you guys do the mental state, but you all are very conscious of body, physical health. So I love how you guys wanted that space where, like I said, unbar, it's seriously not a bar, but still have that creative environment. But you guys do incorporate a lot of healthy living. So we saw, I tried today the vegan Polish burrito. I know Y'all know me. I like meat, but it was actually the bomb. So that I saw you guys do the vegan Big Mac and all of the different juices like health and wellness. How did that come about?
Well, it was just really part of the concept. My mother, she was a vegan for like 4 years at one point. Now she's like a vegan vegetarian. But like yes, our smoothies, all our smoothies are 100% vegan, 100% fresh food, no sugars added, non-GMOs, no dairy products. And then we source out to a lot of like vegan caterers. So we have Squash the Beef, we have No Bites, we have Good Damn Vegan, Damn Good Vegan, and Vegan Vibes.
So my next question that I wanted to ask was, so on let's say, because I want people to get away from the interview, so I'm probably gonna take away. So, not saying the whole operation, but what we say a typical day for you guys, like give us an insight into that.
It's actually, to be honest with you, it's pleasant. We got a healthy interaction with like all our customers. Like that. You see, I was just outside with the customers. They're regulars. They come every day. The guy over here is a professor at Stanford.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, his name's Eddy. He comes in almost every single day. So it's like the interaction that I have on a daily basis, besides the business aspect, it's pretty positive. That's really what we're about.
Now I know Unbar doubles as an event space, and you all obviously have put a stamp here on the Larkspur community. Every time we come, there's always, first of all, an event happening, but like you said, your regulars do a great job of promoting and keeping the atmosphere helping us to understand the culture around Unbar and the staple that you guys have become in the community. So how do entrepreneurs who are looking to build connect with you guys when it comes to maybe hosting an event or anything like that?
Oh, that's simple. Just go to www.unbarcafe.com. Then you go to events with requests and you submit a request and we'll get back to you usually within the same day. As long as it's like before 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Or you can go to the Instagram page and DM. Or you can just call up to the store directly, 293-4480. Yeah, we'll pick up and we'll help you guys out. We're all about helping everybody else. You know what I mean?
That has been the overall consensus.
Overall, yeah.
Everybody, almost like you guys paid everybody to say it, but yeah, like it's organic love for the Unbar community, which I really love here. Who do you think?
I mean, like we the first time we got here, we were sitting right here in this room. I mean, this space, and customers sitting right here, and we're just talking and whatnot. And
Older lady,
yep,
Yeah.
Miss Karen.
yep,
Yeah.
and she's telling us, and we're like, oh man, like everyone, even today, coming in, same thing. And like I love the diversity. Like we have everyone from young, old, black, white, everyone, professional to off the street, just everyone. And I love that whole vibe. Me and Keita said the same thing. Like we chose the right place to have our first venue at because the atmosphere here alone is enough to make you like this is where I belong. So thank you again, by the way.
No problem.
So I got another question. So my question to you guys: so what is the future for Unbar? Are you guys looking to open up a second spot? Or you guys?
Yes, expansion is key. We want to spread this positivity and
That's what
good
I'm talking
vibes across the world, not just the United States. I'm not going to jump the gun, but it's already in
It's in the works. Okay. You trying to get on the franchise? Like,
Okay.
we can talk afterwards.
Yeah, after this one, we
Okay,
definitely gonna
yeah.
sit down and have a talk about it.
And,
But one other thing I wanted to mention. So I know you said that you guys during your pivot, what was the biggest lesson you learned over
that's good.
from the pandemic to now kind of coming out of that and kind of learning your new normal? What was the biggest takeaway you got as far as a business perspective from maneuvering through the pandemic and being successful?
customer service and product consistency.
Okay.
That's very important because you always think you're never gonna go back to a place that you don't feel welcome or you don't feel comfortable. Or if you don't have a vibe that when you go there it's not positive, you're never gonna return. And if the products isn't the same, so when you go one time, you might try a drink or a food item and it tastes great. The next time you go, it's just
Yeah.
we found that those two things are like the pillar of what we like stand on here, and cleanliness as well.
Yeah.
So.
So she said a great question. So my question to you, what is the biggest takeaway you want your customers to get from every experience they have here at Unaired? What is the biggest takeaway you want them to have?
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah, we definitely have good vibes. Every single time.
Absolutely. That was one thing, not just from your staff, but from your regulars. It's a synergy here that can't be matched, or that I haven't seen matched yet. So I really appreciate that. And the opportunity that you guys are able to pour into the community, even with us starting something new. You guys have been very pivotal in the public experience as far as us getting together and having a venue and being able to provide resources to others as well. So thank you for that.
No problem.
Only one question. How do I get a sandwich stand to me for, you know what I'm saying? How I get that going on?
Well, we actually just named the sandwich Griffin, Dr. Blaine Griffin.
Yeah.
It was really like he came in and he made a suggestion like, hey, you guys should make a turkey club, like a club sandwich. And I was joking around like, oh, I have one, and it just so happened like 2 days later I came up with one and it was a hit. And then because he was the one that suggested it, I said, why not pay homage? And he's our consulate.
Right?
Yes, he actually is our consulate.
See, that's dope. So I'm going to come up next week and come up with a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? We're working on
Definitely gonna be like a corn dog or a corned beef sandwich or
You said
something
corn.
corny.
That's funny. That's good. No, that's good though. But I mean, so my last question to you, and we'll wrap it after this. What if you had to tell somebody who's looking at this right now and they want to create their own something like the Unaired, what would you say? What are the steps you would give them to get started?
I'm gonna give the advice that one of my close business friends, Vic Cersei, Salsa City, he said something that stuck with me, and it actually helped me persevere through the hard times. And it was never let your brand die. Never let your brand die. Whatever it takes for you to keep your dream, your brand alive, as long as it's not harmful. Just never let your brand die. And have full confidence that people will accept it just as much as you put your hard work into it. Because people can feel that. Just like you guys feel the energy here, the hard work that my mother and I put into this place, it's reflection.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Good stuff right there. Like, it'll get no better than that right there. That's a good way to end it. Right. Well, we appreciate you, boy. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming by today. And you are first. So this is the first one. We're gonna have him back on after that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have him back on and see where Unaired is.
Yeah.
Get on the
We gotta
road.
see, especially after we get that second franchise.
Exactly. So we appreciate you and thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We wouldn't have started it any other way.
Exactly.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. So boom.
I feel good.
Man, you did
Great.
awesome,
Thank
man.
you.
Well, I did it like 50 times.